Today is Friday, September 18th. This is 38 Oriental Street in Newark. We have just a quick little scan of the neighborhood. So this project, we're going to try to put two scopes together. There's going to be a cheap half-assed scope and then a better scope to get it in good top condition. At a minimum, we would need to power wash the front of this house with the brick. When we go upstairs, we're going to see that the windows on the third floor, or maybe it's the second floor, like they're caulked sealed. So we are going to have windows to replace. I don't know about that one window on the top. We'll have to figure out something on how to get up there. But one option could be to power wash this and let it be. The other one is to paint the whole house. We'll figure out what scope is going on where. This door down to the basement, that's sealed from the inside. We got to make sure that the drain is going to be cleaned out over here, but all this should be, painted. We have the metal guards here, so depending on what we do on the outside, on the budget wise, maybe those get painted. They're pulling out the oil tank today. We have vinyl siding on the third floor, a little mixture of stucco and brick on the first and second floor. You'll see some patches of concrete on the back brick, which kind of makes it think like maybe you just stucco the rest to blend it all in. This garage here is part of the house, so it could use some painting. It's got a lot of the foam filled up in here. These are going to be inspection things home inspector is going to notice, because you have a big separation gap right here. Maybe we can go inside and reinforce it. We're going to start with this garage. So it does have electric here. It's just got the Federal Pacific, the breaker. That's probably not that big of an issue, but whenever you see the Federal Pacific sticker, home inspectors are going to complain. If you'll notice, this is coming down on a V because they have this column support. So probably a tree at some point fell and broke on this. So everything is, it's pitched in, and they have this 4-inch or 3-inch drain. Then they drop it and reduce it into a 2-inch. Maybe that's not even a drain actually. Maybe that is a vent. I'm not even sure what that is for, to be honest with you, why that's there. There is a drain there, just for inside, but they just have car jacks holding this thing up. But you can see off from this side, they're all straight because they're underneath a little framed header. So I'm thinking on the back side of this house, we jack up all these joists here, get them flush, get them straight, build a new frame for it, support it, and then we fix the roof. So the back of the house, we have old brick. You'll see the brick is starting to deteriorate a little bit more on the top, but it definitely did on the side as they have the concrete. I don't know what we got to do with the oil tank regarding repairing any of the asphalt. But you see, we also have over here, they put foam in the bricks.
I'm open for whatever, I'm sorry.
That's all right, no problem.
Needs to be done, so.
So you're walking in, you walk right into the kitchen. The kitchen is not that big. Playing a little toucan trial in the background. So they just have the rental cabinets, but we'll keep the door there. But what I was thinking is, one option would be to redo some of the framing over here, because it's it's just a closet, but incorporate this area more into the kitchen. Let me do a quick measurement here. So this kitchen is roughly, if we open it up a little, it's about it's almost 11 by 12. We got a tile floor. For this area here, there's a fireplace here. They just had somewhere. Oh, they have the grate over here. It's just been repaired. They have a new liner up there, so we can actually do something with this. But we can't have the laminate here. There needs to be a hearth, but we could probably get a new door on this. This room over here, that's the second side of the fireplace. We don't want to do anything about like opening the walls, but I don't even know. There's work to be done. Even if we were painting, we could see the breaks in the ceiling, and then all these walls are textured walls. So do these get skim coated? Do we want a sheetrock on top? We have the base trim over here, but it doesn't continue over here. I guess it looks like he added some type of a panel here. So we would have to, we could retrim this out if we wanted to make it look nicer. You don't have to have that base trim there because this is almost like shadow boxes underneath these walls, no big deal. We have steam radiators. Looks like we'll have maybe a couple of the shut-off valves to repair. We can see some leaking. The boiler downstairs is actually brand new. But in these two rooms, we currently have laminate. So something would have to be continued over here so you can see the floor. They have this big sliding door right here. And it's all been sealed. So do we try to reopen that up? Or do we try to close it? But closing it, we're going to have an issue again with trying to match the texture. We're going to have the trim issues. Maybe possibly we could just make it functional again. You can already see they've done some patching and they've done some repairs over the time. And that's what it kind of looks like when you just spackle and you'll try to do the texture. There's the stairs going up. So if they have like a laminate down here, what are we going to do with these stairs that have been painted? But if you see the gaps over here, you'll notice on the second floor it's actually even in worse condition. And these stairs slightly elevate down. But we're going to go check out the basement real fast. Well, not real fast. This opening here is very narrow. I want to say it's just 2 feet. So you can see where they had the stairs were starting to slope down before on the first floor. So they've already tried to do some bracing. But when we see people that are, foam filling everything like here, we kind of know what kind of repairs have been done. So we have broken sheetrock down here. I mean, the framing has actually rotted and withered away. Looks like the mice have like chewed on that. Again, you see all the extra foam filled stuff here. This is just the normal wall repair, peel and paint. The floor is just the VCT tile, but it is concrete. It's concrete underneath. So these are the steam pipes. Notice on this one, they already have the hard bandage pipe on it because that one probably started to rot out. This ceiling is falling down. You can see the angle that it is kind of swooping on. And then these were the old windows that are just sealed in. We have the gas meter over here. There's a lot of this BX run in this house, which means you're going to have possibly some that have 2 prong outlets, some that have 3. All the debris and all the stuff in this house should be taken care of. So we're going to look beyond this for right now. This is asbestos right here. There's other spots of asbestos where it was painted, but this boiler is brand new. So it's done in 2018. There really shouldn't be any issues. The ceiling of the hot water heater and the boiler look okay, but we got to double check because this hot water heater pipe is actually supposed to be elevated and above this boiler. And I don't know if we're going to have a challenge or an issue. Because if you look at the back of that pipe, you see how it's up and then it goes down. That's going to be an inspection issue. Not a big deal. It's just a matter of adjust the pipes a little bit. The hot water heater is also newer. Um, 2017. And we had to do some bonding clamps on it, but maybe we just end up keeping that. The old shut-off gas valve should go. A lot of these other pipes should be painted because we know we had asbestos on them. I'll keep going to the basement. We have these other rooms that are kind of like just boxed out here. I don't know what this would really be like, maybe storage. But the walls, I mean, these are paneling. Nothing's matching. Everything's kind of falling apart and crippled. That's the asbestos right there. There's leftover asbestos on these. I don't know what material is going to be left here, but I kind of hope he leaves the the electric panel. They have like a little kitchenette here, but this is the electric. So these are issues that we know we're going to have. I mean, this is the meter pan. It's not even in a box. A lot of stuff has wires that are just wire tied together. Everything's out of the junction box. It's kind of crazy. And even look at this one BX wire, how it's just run into this breaker panel. And we have double tapped things all over here. So this is an indication of the electric work that was done in this house. Old tank is coming out. We have a full bathroom down here. Small little sink, which is right in the way of the door. I think this is just put in probably by the homeowner. I mean, they have they put the tub shower diverter in here, and then I guess they just had like a rainfall can. This bathroom isn't permitted. I mean, it probably should just really come out. I mean, you could just take this down, and even if we leave everything unfinished, it might be a better way to go. That's a cast iron stack. They did some PVC, changed down over here, but we're using Fernco fittings there. It looks like they went, well, I can't tell if that's PVC up there. Oh yeah, so that's PVC there, so it runs up PVC. I mean, why didn't they just replace this little section? I don't know. But we got a lot of work with the basement just for the wall repair. We're gonna walk up to the second floor. I don't know what we do with the stairs here. It depends, I guess, what's going on in the basement floor. Maybe they're just fixed up and painted. A little view of the wall. Repaired spindles don't match. We're missing a couple spindles here. A little bit of the trim on the stairs. We walk straight up into the bathroom. There's no exhaust fan here. I'll definitely put one in. We could probably do a better job at reframing. So they just have the tub. They already have water issues. Toilet and a vanities over here. Depending on what goes down and how much better they want to make this, it'd be better to put the bathtub on the back wall. So when you open the door, you'll have your toilet and you have your vanity. The layout could be much better. I don't know what he was doing with the junction box, but he busted holes in the wall just to run the BX, which now means how are you going to repair this and try to match it like everything else? Plus when you have all the cracking going on over here. So this second floor has 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. This bedroom has the laminate flooring. Outlets are on the base trim. We just have, our outlet, which they just run external, the wire for the power. They're jumping power because that switch there will control this, but then what is that wire for? But when you see the extension cords and everything else, we know we have problems. Guess he's running some, was a Cat 6 wire over here. They have the closet, but this is a door into the other bedroom. They have sealed it. At this point, it's probably better just to finish, close it up all the way. We have the ceiling that is actually starting to come down over here. And we'll have to do ceiling fan. This condition of the trim. Again, I don't know where they're running all that wire to. But we have broken doors here. We don't have any doors on this one. We have the older style doors over there. This bathroom is a flat panel door. This bedroom is a flat panel door, which is broken, and it has a hole. The smoke alarms are battery operated, actually. So we'll come into this bedroom. We already have patching going on over here. The windows on this side. So these windows are completely sealed. Because they were caulked, I mean, that's not even at this point repairable, and there's no capping on the outside. There's no screens, and there's no storm windows. I'm not sure which walls they've opened at whatever point, but there's only one light fixture in here, which is fine. We have one outlet there, not too many anywhere else. The third floor, you can see how much the stairs have dropped already. And you put all these screws in to try to maybe hold it up in the nails. But I'm assuming that we'll maybe possibly refinish these floors into this bedroom. And this bedroom over here, but remember that one over there in the back has laminate. So does it make sense to even keep that hardwood floor? I would probably actually keep it all consistent. And maybe even go cheaper is to carpet the whole second floor and third floor, so that we can carpet all the stairs after we patch and fix them. So we're missing the light fixture. We have an attic access up here, which is fine. Let's see if I can see anything up here. Nope, well, they did a ridge vent when they did the roof. We can get up to fix that that window from the outside that we saw earlier. We can just fix up some spindles. You know, they're not even matching as it is anyway. The roof on here is fine because it was probably done with the other roof. We just gotta make sure that all the windows work. We can get that metal bar back on. Up here we have a 6-panel door, we have an original door, we have a flat door. We have the light fixtures missing. The radiator is not connected. So the shut-off valve looks kind of newer, but why is it not connected? Is this broken? Is this cracked? It could be. What they wanted to do is try to add a bathroom up here. So what I was thinking is we would put a bathroom between these two bedrooms. So right now this is about 4 feet. So let's go over this way. So what we'd do is come over, get your other 5 feet right here. So we have a 5 foot by about 8 foot bathroom. So we'll put the tub on that back wall. We could put a toilet and a vanity. And the door would maybe just go like right here. Or maybe it's actually from the hallway, maybe like where this door is. It could work as a Jack and Jill, but because there's only 2 bedrooms up here, it's probably better not to have Jack and Jill because we're gonna lose space for that. It'll just be better to open up your door, go out in here. He has a repair, an old work box in there, and the electric is kind of hanging out. All this stuff needs to be troubleshooted. We don't know what is run and why it's run all this way. The windows are not in great condition. I can see bigger gaps here. So it gets tighter, and you can see a little bit of the, so you can see through the window. There you go, you can kind of see through it. It's not the greatest seal. So if we did the bathroom here, then what I would do is continue this wall and come straight over and make this one big closet, leave the window in the closet. But we have all this space in this bedroom here. So this will be fine. We have these 2 windows here. This one clearly has to be replaced. This one needs to be replaced. Let me get a square footage of this top floor here. Oh, my battery just died. Wonderful. Okay, I don't have batteries for the tape measure, but I'm going to say that the top floor was about 600 square feet. Maybe down here, about 800 square feet. Probably the same downstairs, so 8, 16, 21 plus the basement. So about 20, I want to say 27 to 2,900 square feet for the whole house. Also notice wall condition, like in this living room, we have flat ceiling. In the kitchen, flat walls, flat ceiling. So all this stuff is to be determined.